not Keke Palmer hopping into Chrisean and BLueface's mess. Now, we all know that Chrisean and BLueface are currently in the middle of their nasty fight ever since their kid was born, going back and forth, exposing each other, and calling each other all sorts of names. Well, for some reason, Keke stepped into it to give her opinion on it. Chrisean, being Chrisean, felt a type of way, and trust, she ripped into Keke and clowned her online for not minding her own business. Yeah, it looks like Keke might have bitten off more than she can chew. In case y'all are wondering how Miss Keke Palmer even found herself in this mess, it all started when BLueface and Chrisean recently got into the mother of all arguments on Twitter over their son. It got so out of hand that people were calling for the authorities to get involved. Now, initially, it really seemed like they had cooled after the entire mess when their son was born. BLueface and Chrisean had us believing that they had made up and that things were harmonious between them. I mean, BLueface even defended her parenting when she was accused of being careless with their son after that viral Walmart video. He said, "I know she going through something and it's not easy. No hood harder than parenthood, so I'm not going to be mean to her no more because her mental state determines how my son's day goes. Let's just encourage her to be more accountable and responsible this time around. Come on, Rock, we got this. I'm here." So imagine how wild it was when BLueface randomly decided to shame Chrisean for being a bad mom and not taking the health of her son seriously. Now, BLueface shaming Chrisean is nothing new, but this time he took things too far by posting a picture of Chrisean Jr.'s privates to show his medical condition. Honestly, it looked painful and I get why BLueface is upset, but posting that photo on the internet for the world to see is just horrible and stupid. He wrote, "This what my son D look like and she worried about me and little baby D. Like, B, get our son's D right, then do what you want. It's my son, I'll post his D if I want to. Who gonna tell me not to? Squabble up or shut up." And as always, Lil Baby was also dragged into this mess again. BLueface accused Chrisean of being too busy with Lil Baby to schedule the baby's surgery. He tweeted, "Baby still ain't had the surgery for his hernia. She lying, talking about he healthy. He don't have a D and she's steady on here talking about my D. Fix our son's D first, then go find something else to ride. Everyone tag her on her post, her page, and whatever y'all gotta do to make this happen so I can stop being the topic of her live. Let's start a GoFundMe for her and Lil Baby to meet." But he didn't stop there because he also called her out for being on nose candy and an unfit mother. "I tried to do the right thing to keep it private, but this girl keep going on and on. Leave me alone, you crack baby. She is a bad mother. Yes, she is unfit. She been pushing the surgery back, missing the appointment so she can do what she wants. I went to Baltimore thinking it's surgery, but they talk about she missed the appointment." Chrisean was clearly upset about this and she went on a rant against him on Twitter saying, "You saying I'm unfit because he's not a Jonathan Jr., but he's a Chrisean Jr. Tell them how you just want to take my kid because I named him after me. I'm stuck with manipulating a manipulator. He think I'm slow or dumb. And please, Blue, be more concerned about your probation than taking my baby away from me as leverage. I have documentation, Jonathan Porter." She also accused him of trying to weaponize their son and his health condition to hurt her because she won't give him access to her money.
"When he want my checks back into his name from Zeus. I didn't want to do it. I can't do it. So you post a picture of my son for clout. Why are you posting our son, bro?"
She was so hurt and so angry about this that she went live on Instagram and told him to count his days as a free man because she was going to be pressing charges against him and sending him to jail.
"BLueface, you're gonna go to jail, bro. Like, being a free man right now. Like, appreciate the time you got right now because you're not finna be roaming the world like you thought you was going to be roaming the world." Like,
now, people didn't buy this because we all know how Chrisean gets when it comes to BLueface. She lets him get away with anything and everything. So people thought that she was just bluffing and fronting for social media. But she went back on live to insist that she was going to press charges.
"Yeah, and I'm pressing charges. I don't need no money, no child support, but I'm pressing charges, bro."
Is she really going to do that? Knowing their history, I don't think so. Because let's be real, this is a cycle that keeps repeating. But the threats clearly put a lot of fear into BLueface because he then tried to claim that his Twitter was hacked. He said, "My phone was stolen yesterday. I just got a new one, guys. I'm back. My Twitter was hacked." Boy, please. we all know you trying to do damage control. There ain't no way a hacker gets into your Twitter and goes on a rant against your baby mama and exposes your son's medical condition. Well, as you can expect, the internet was dragging both Chrisean and BLueface for being this messy over their son, who is only a few days old. Chrisean caught more of the backlash, and people were calling her out for being a bad mom since she had full custody of the baby. Well, this was when Keke decided to hop in and drop her 2 cents on the situation. But it was more than 2 cents because she dropped an entire $1 on the situation. She dropped a long message on Instagram saying, "This is so sad to me, especially as a new mom. I didn't want to say nothing or involve myself in anything, but my heart is breaking for all involved. It doesn't matter how you feel about Chrisean before. Now she's a mother, and for that baby, she needs help and proper care. Why doesn't anyone care about her or any of the other mothers that are struggling? She is just one, but the face of many. There are women out there that are beyond judgment because their children need them. These are the same children that end up in the system or worse, in jail." She continued, "God knows I'm not perfect, but help these mothers because their children need them and the children are our future. Being a mother has taught me, if nothing else, to think about someone other than myself, and as a society, we need to do better by our mothers. We have to do something or stop asking questions about the pipeline that leads our youngsters to the streets because they have nowhere else to go." Well, people were quick to clap back at Keke and told her to keep her nose out of Chrisean's business. And trust, people also brought up her messy drama with her baby daddy Darius when he was out here embarrassing her on Twitter for the world to see. How she was all like, "I'm a mother," and shaded Darius in Usher's music video only to go back to him. Chrisean also put Keke on blast for criticizing her publicly. She said, "Keke Palmer, we got each other's numbers, so you chiming in like we don't have each other's numbers is whatever. Junior's dad is just somebody that I have to really stay away from. I gave him the benefit of doubt. But everyone that's speaking on my behalf, hit my DM or ask me for my number." Chrisean also says she does have help. "I got a team and people around me helping more and facilitating what I can. I kicked out extra money for my kids, childcare, and assistance, but I'm not finna keep explaining myself. This is my last tweet for everyone and everybody. Stay up and be blessed. Big Rock, not the little one." Well, after this, they sorted themselves out in private. Chrisean apologized to Keke for misreading her comments on her struggles with parenthood and wrote, "Me and Keke talked. I'm glad Keke entered the chat. Other mothers should uplift each other instead of other ish. I'm sorry, Keke, I read it wrong and got to popping my ish because this ish so sensitive right now. I'm just done with people speaking up against me through a sensitive situation right now." And in response, Keke said, "I understand. You have a right to be sensitive. You just had a baby. Let's keep praying for one another. No one can judge you. God has the final say. Now put a name on my number for real this time." Now, people had different opinions about this and left comments saying, "Ghetto behind Keke Palmer needs to mind her own business and stay out of Chrisean's uterus and hush. Keke writing dissertations about somebody else's situation, but is real quiet when it comes to her pro-cop, homophobic, misogynistic baby daddy. And Keke Palmer 8, I'm sorry, and there is no comparing their situations. Chrisean BD posted his kid naked at 2 weeks old. He got on the internet and stated his opinion. Stop it." So what do you guys think of this situation? Do you think Keke was shaming Chrisean, or do you think that Chrisean got it all wrong? Let me know where you stand on this drama, then check out this next video.